Hi guys, welcome to the fourth moment pitch side. We're here in Paul, where Hanover Park have just won promotion to the ABC Motsepe League after they've beaten Fleetwood FC 2-1. And with me is the man with a plan all the way from Hanover Park, Mr. Anthony. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum all.
How do you feel now? Just quickly, let's just touch on that.
Yeah, I think a bit elated, happy. I'll probably celebrate much later. Someone just said earlier I need to smile, but we keep the smiles for later.
Yeah. Let's just touch, obviously this season we know Hanover Park was dominant, last season also. Last season obviously because of whatever happened, you guys didn't make it to the playoffs. But this has been a project.
Yeah.
Where did it start? What was the plan? Give us a bit of insight to how we here today.
Yeah.
How did we get here today?
Well, obviously with our very successful history, Hanover Park is a brand. A few years ago, we started in the Castle League. It was basically for Hanover Park-based players to showcase their talent. So we had a lot of young players and older players playing. So the idea is to give everyone a bit to play in the Castle League, etc. And then afterwards we changed it and we said, okay, we need to get promotion. So for the last 3 seasons, we were very, very successful. Unfortunately last year, whatever happened, but we put it behind us and we carried on and we were fully prepared for the 21-22 season.
Yeah. So is it safe to say that it was sort of a 3-year project, 3 to 4 year project? Because you guys are now, is it about 4 years?
Yes. Now it was a project in place. We must remember the core of our players were Hanover based, so we had to get from our juniors to come up, etc. And then also with my coach Andrew, he was a goalkeeper coach, and I promoted him up to the head coach, guided him, and also make him understand the history of the club, the passion of the club, etc. And Andrew's been like a glove, shining star. Some have been sent from far away to us. To guide and lead us and all of that. He's a very emotional person, very sincere person. You can't find that anywhere else. You must ask yourself the question, a person that lives in a leafy area, comes to Hanover Park, so-called dangerous area, he spends a lot of time, with the youngsters, with the amateur players, the goalkeepers, the players, with the girls, Hanover Park girls team. They're very fond of him. And then obviously his boys, the RTD team, they're very, very close to him. So it was a foundation that we put down, that we have our management structure in place. And obviously if you look at our team, Anwar Galant, top guy.
Yeah, I want to actually just go into that because, just sorry to cut you. Yes, Andrew's there, but it's clear to see that there's a team there that's been together in terms of technical. Roscoe's there, Anwar's there. Was that the plan also? And did it just mold into something that worked?
I almost want to say I copied the Liverpool style.
Don't say that.
You have Klopp and you have his surround a team, guys that support him, support staff. And Rocky is one of the best. He's a manager, very vocal, very passionate also. He's like the guy that barks out the instructions and all that. Andrew sits back and all of that. Then we have also a very gifted goalkeeper, Barry Peterson. He just retired last year. I'm so glad he retired because we played against him twice and we couldn't score. So I roped him in and Barry took charge of the goalkeeping department. And then we also got Sajid Talib, big giant we call him.
Giant, yes.
He's logistics, transport and all that. And also Sajid played at the highest level for us as a junior. Started when he was very young and slim. He's now much bigger now. And then we also have Trevor Harris with the administration. Make sure all the T's and dots is all signed.
Just with the we want to just maybe go back in the history a bit. Now I remember watching, I think it was Premier United. I mean, watching on TV. You can still see Brent Donor scoring a goal in the. Can still remember that. Are you trying to emulate that? Sort of try to get there again? Obviously, we know Hanover Park is more than a football club. It's a community that is struggled with social ills and so on. That's all part of the plan?
At Premier United, I worked at a company in Epping called Premier Wire.
Oh, okay, yes.
I started the club way back in 1980, a long time ago. And I always believe Premier means number one. It was blue and white. And we have a fantastic journey with Premier United, you know, from the MTN League. We won promotion at Sun City. We came into that league, and you know, it was just brilliant because it was players from our area. Trevor Kibidu, Linton Kibidu, Colin Woos, Marlon Goodman, Alfonso Topley, Ibrahim May, Shamil Anthony. It's an array of local stars that played.
I think it was they were also involved in the Super League at the old.
Yes, we dominated the Super League and all that. You know, I must also remind you, one day we played in the MTN League. Avondale just had to beat us at Mufuleni.
Okay.
They go to the PSL. So there was a lot of pressure on me, phone calls, etc. And my message to them was, listen boys, we played the game. The winner must be on the field.
Yeah.
And we beat them 4-1, and Lamontville Golden Arrows went through to the PSL. Okay. Bit of history. But then in 2005, because we have dominated the Super League and Coke Cups and all of that, I look at a bigger picture for Hanover Park itself, man, you know. We have a lot of smaller clubs in the area. So I established Hanover Park Football Club. And for the other clubs to join Hanover Park as a clean slate. So if you're a player, you must come and join. And we joined Cape Town Tygerberg, the biggest LFA. So there was a lot of excitement around that, you know. Because we won everything at the Athlone district, it wasn't worth playing there because there was no progress for our kids, you know, in the junior divisions. So 2006, that was the birth of Hanover Park. And we acquired a franchise, and we just went up and up. In 2006, we played against Orlando Pirates at the Greenpoint Stadium. It was the glory days, and yet again, that group of players, the Figos, the Mark Faro, Fonzo Topley, Virgil
Household
Pitt,
names in local football.
Yeah. Sampiwe Palmer, wow, brilliant players. So I can go on with the list. I can't get all the names, the guys are going to rag me. But, you know, it was just a fantastic group of players.
Look, I think like we said, we're going to have another date. We're going to go deep into this. Today, this was just about congratulating you and obviously just getting a little bit, look inside of the window of the Hanover Park story. But before we go, in terms of local football, obviously LFA football is on. You guys, you said now you're playing at Tygerberg. You spoke about the girls teams. You want to just give us some insight? How many teams, juniors?
I just want to point out quickly, we represent the biggest region, South Cape Town.
Yes.
We are the best players, administrators and referees. And we should follow through at the players that we need to get promotion because we got everything in place. Hanover Park today represented all the other teams, Greenwood, Silver Spurs, all of those teams, and strong teams, you know. So, yes, the next spot must not go open for the next team that's got a challenge to come to the ABC. We couldn't go back to that league and dominate, and no one else can get out of it. So, just on the current Hanover Park Football Club, obviously football is being played at Cape Town Tygerberg. You know, our club consists from grassroots 7s, 9s, full group 11s, 12s, 14s, 16s, 18s, 3 senior teams, and then the vets, very big.
I was going to ask you, that's the most important part.
All the vets. We got 35s, we got 40s, 45s, 50s.
We also know that Hanover Park dominate over 40 tournaments also.
All over. We got 40 Bs also. So, then also we started with a ladies team, and to my surprise, you know, it's girls that started playing for the first time, and we got Azim and Jappi coaching them, top class coaches.
What Jappi? Oh, okay.
Yes, Akil Jappi and Azim Samuels, and they have taken those girls from first timers to winners.
Okay.
They played against Badgers yesterday. They beat Badgers 3-0.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, they played against Lenik. They beat them 2-1. So there's a progress, and they follow, you know, the spirit and the brand and Hanover Park. You know, and I'm very glad that we could have done something for the girls in our area, man. You know, they always at the back. You know, one of my dream was wanted to re-establish a netball in our area, and you know, get more girls involved and all that, and protect them. You know. They must be safe. They must be safeguarded, man, because there's so many ills around, you know, and abuse and all of that.
Yeah, and if we can put in things that can prevent that, why not?
Yes, and encourage them, you know.
Mr. Anthony, thank you. I'm going to let you go and celebrate with the rest of the guys. You still have a final to play at 3:30. Yes. I don't know if the tension's going to be there. Anything important you want to say?
No, I just want to say thank you for the management of Hanover Park and the massive supporters that arrived here yesterday and today. That they all travel safely home also. And then the journey continues.
Yes, yeah, there's more work to be done.
That's it, yeah.
Definitely. From our side, Fourth Moment, we want to wish you everything of the best. Obviously, we'll be looking forward to continue covering Hanover Park, but this time in the ABC Motsepe League. So that will be great. Yeah, guys, we want to say thanks to Mr. Anthony and wish them well, like I just said. And yeah, like Mr. Anthony said, third division, all those clubs in the third division, the spot is waiting for you, and we expect the SAFA Cape Town team to be there again. And yeah, until next time, before we go, we want to say thanks to Laura Sport for partnering us with whatever we're doing, and be sure to support them in whatever apparel you need. And from me, till next time.
Thank you. Well done.
Sure.